Okay. No. Fuck no. Because you remember what I told you? I'm not doing any of that bullshit. I have a smart answer. I'm not gonna be like one of those little kids and try to win this argument because I know if I lose, then I lose. It's not a big deal. I'll just win the next one. But it's so there's two types of dilemmas. There's an ethical and then there's a moral. And the only reason why this is such a tough one is because it's only one, but it could be both. And that sounds really confusing, and it's if you pull it and you kill someone, then it's an ethical one. But it also, the way you look at it, could be a moral one. And then it could be on the other side. So what I would do is I wouldn't pull it. Because you're not guilty for people being on that track. But if you pull that lever, you're directly killing someone. You're choosing, you're basically, the moment your hand touches that lever, you're making the choice to kill someone, whether you pull it or not. But if you do not touch it at all, you're not killing anyone. Maybe indirectly, it's your fault, but you don't know what they did to get on it, and you can't even say, oh, maybe that guy will cure cancer one day, because I could cure cancer one day, so could Nick. Hell, you could still be able to cure cancer. You could say that about anyone, and until they're dead, you don't know if they do it or not. So there's no way of knowing, and there's no way of saying, oh, maybe this guy cures cancer. Maybe is an if, and you can't have a judgment call on an if. So I just wouldn't touch it. And I know that's probably the worst thing to do because now 5 people die, but it's, how the fuck are you gonna get caught and put on a track and then expect me to choose? It isn't my fault. Even though that's the dick thing to say, but it isn't. It's not my responsibility to decide. And I feel morally I could live with myself. I don't think if I just willingly took a human life like that with no training or proper, like assessment of what's gonna happen, that I could do that. I haven't been briefed. I haven't been well, this is what you're gonna feel after it happens. So chances are I probably would be traumatized. I've never killed anyone. Well, you're fucked up if you smile when someone dies, so. Really? My condolences. But did you smile? Well, it's... So from Okay. And look, I'm basing off this about everything that high school has taught me so far. I've taken only classes that I feel will help me in life. So I feel based on a philosophical, like, in philosophy, you have to either stop caring or care too much. And equally is bad. I've learned that in philosophy, you can't be a good guy. You can be a strong guy, you can be a wise guy, but you just can't be a good guy. So it's, everyone's gonna look at you negatively. Like, I could have just been like, wow, you're fucked up. How are you not gonna have a feeling towards your brother's death? Like, you're fucked. I could have just said that. And then you could have felt bad. And I would have been a bad guy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, like I was going back to, it's like, I said something to you, I'm a bad guy. Well, you're the bad guy also. There's no winning at all. There's a never. It just says, be as good as you possibly can. And even being good is not enough. You're supposed to, and that's what Buddhism is. It's like, you're supposed to devote your entire life to one cause. And that cause is helping people or staying the fuck out of the way. If you can't help people, then you should meditate. And you should go to these temples. Because you're not to help people if you're not ready for it. And it's like, but then also from like a therapeutic view, it's, he left. He up and left. All right? It wasn't your fault he left. And honestly, if you feel okay, but at the time, it was a good thing. So deep down, you still have to feel like, I mean, come on, you still have to feel like maybe it was for the better. Cause, like, I like to tell people, I'll turn to them randomly once we become friends, like close friends or whatever. I'll go, it's kind of weird though that everything that has happened in our entire lives has led up to this moment. Like, every roly-poly you've killed, every decision, every girlfriend that you've left, everything has led up to this moment right here, us being friends. So, you have to look back at it, and do you have a good life? Do you have kids? Okay, I was gonna say, do you have a wife? But you're playing Lego Harry Potter, so I want to say that. Oh, good for you then. Burn a cross in a front yard, but The libertarian in me wants to say congratulations. So, my middle ground is I won't do neither. No, I'm just joking. Good for you, I guess. But, yeah, I've never been against any, like, LGBTQ. I'm just like, as long as you don't try to push it on me, we're good. Like, as long as you're not, like, are you sure you're not gay? Because, dude, I'm questioning that myself, okay?
Christian, Earl Noah sent me his picture of his penis. I remember that very vividly when you said, no, you won't send me a picture of your penis, you put him a pussy, and then you did it.
No, because he was like, no balls, no balls. And I was like, dude, I will literally fucking do it. And he said, do it then. So I did it. And then he sent one back, and I went, I don't know how to feel about this. Because I did mine from a bet. He did his just for fun. God, no. I'm almost 18. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, in Texas, it's called the 2-year law. And it's like 18-year-olds, if they were dating. So, like, let's say I'm dating a 16-year-old right now, which I'm not. I'm dating a 16-year-old. Well, I'm about to be 18. So when I turn 18, if we were together before I was 18, it's fine because we're 2 years apart. But if she was 15, there's going to be a problem. It now could be counted as statutory rape. So if we break up and we get back together when I'm 18 and we break up and get back together, it's statutory rape now. It doesn't matter if we were together before for 2 years. You have to stay in it. Or it just doesn't count. Mm-hmm. 100%.
Yeah, Christian, don't be sending pictures of your cock to other
Okay.
people, Christian.
Yeah,
That shit was funny.
that was his fault. Not Nick. Not Nick. I don't know what Nick would do with those pictures.
No, you don't even want to know what I do with those pictures.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hopefully. Should I, like, kill him to
I
make
don't know
sure?
about Noah. I don't know about Noah.
Oh, Noah. No, I blocked Noah. I will never again talk to that little fuck.
You blocked Noah? What did he do?
So this little kid one day, okay? He's 12. 12 years old, okay? And he keeps talking about this inappropriate shit. 100% honest. He's like, yeah, I started touching myself when I was 12. I'm like, dude, no, you didn't. I was like, you don't even really develop at that age. I was like, and for one, it's not that cool when you say that dumb shit. I was like, it's not cool.
Honestly,
And
I
then he
started
goes,
beating my meat when I was 12.
yeah, that's what he says. I was like, no one talks like that.
No.
I was like, most people think it's kind of I was like, some people think it's an embarrassing thing to talk about. And then I was like, other people think that it's like I was like, yeah, it's a natural thing that happens, but some people just don't talk about it. And I was like, the way that you talk about it way too much for it to be normal. Like, he's talking about 7 times in one day. I was like, dude, I can barely get it up to pee, okay? I'm kidding.
No.
But he goes, and, out of what was it? I don't know. He just sends a picture of his penis to me. And instantly, I block him. I cut all fucking contact with him. I said, I am done. That is the dumbest shit anyone has ever done. I fucking ended that. I ended that shit faster than, I don't know, my parents' divorce. Yeah, the whole party goes quiet. Because I did it, because me and my friend were goofing. Me and my friend were goofing around. It may have just went a little too far, but it was like a goof.
It was just a fun little goof.
It was between us two. Nick didn't even see anything. We didn't share it with Nick, but it was just between us two, and that was it. And then, because we were fucking around with Nick too, and Nick was like, send it also, but we never sent it because Nick, I guess, I don't know why he was being, we knew Nick was joking, but I didn't know Nemo was joking. And I don't think he was joking now that I think of it again. But Nemo's pansexual. So it was like, okay, yeah. Maybe it wasn't, now that I think of it. But it's all good, because we're closer friends than we were before, so... yeah, maybe...
What?
Yeah, it's like, even some men, like, they question their sexuality. So it's like, it's a test. And I don't know, like, some people don't talk about it.
Hot dude on TV, you know, the wacky shit to him. I'm not.
I mean, if you question your sexuality enough to sleep with someone, then I think it's maybe a good thing that you slept with someone. Because it's like, if you're questioning it that much where you have to, then maybe you don't know that much about yourself. And it's good to know about yourself. It's like, you don't really know you're straight until you've kind of had, like, I don't know. I went on a date with this gay guy once. Didn't know it was a date, and so I've been kissed. I got kissed, okay? Funny story. So he's like, yo, you wanna go to the movies or some shit? And I'm like, sure. Wasn't thinking anything of it. Had just moved here, by the way. Wasn't thinking anything of it. I kind of knew he was gay. I always had the hint, but I kind of thought it was rude to ask. So I wasn't just gonna be like, yo, are you gay? I now know it's not rude to ask. Or if it is, I should really start asking. But, so me and this guy we go to the movies, and I was expecting there to be more people, but it was just me and him. And I was like, oh, okay. And still didn't think anything of it. And then we're in the movie, like halfway through it, and it's a horror movie. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was Barbarian. I don't know if you guys ever watched that. But then we're sitting there, and like a jump scare happens. And he grabs my hands, Well, it's like above. It's like my wrist. He grabs my wrist, and I was like, okay. And then he doesn't let go of my wrist, but he starts sliding his hand down, and he just grabs my hand. And I remember because the first thing I thought wasn't pull away. It was, damn, that was kind of smooth. And I just let him. So I let him hold my hand because I was like, okay, yeah, that's smooth, alright. And I didn't think it was gonna escalate because I was like, I'm scared, he's scared, maybe it's just a thing. And then, which I know now that horror movies like make you hornier or whatever because because you're scared, and if you're there with someone, you want to be like connected, you want to hold on to them because for safety, I guess. You feel safe with someone. So then you feel safe with someone and you're more likely to open up faster with them. And when I mean open up faster, I mean spread them legs. And so we're there and he goes, the movie's ending, he's like, I had a fun time with you, and I go, yeah, you too, man. And he's like just talking, and I can't remember most of the shit that he was saying because I was still puzzled about how he held my hand for the rest of the hour and a half movie. I was like, because I was arguing with myself, I was like, dude, this guy's not gay. I was like, because like I said, I came from a country town, so every gay I knew was like the type of gay that you could like, it was very flamboyant. It was like, yeah, you could tell just by looking at him. And this guy, this guy was hiding it. I have a picture of us together. I can send to the group chat real quick. It was, we also, yeah, we hung out after this, by the way. We went trick-or-treating together. And then, he kisses me on the mouth. And I went, dude, I didn't know if you knew this or not. And he went, yeah. And I went, I'm not gay. And he went, you're not?
You're not? No.
And I go,
Push, you look like a gay guy. Like, I went deadass, you look like somebody that's gay.
I was like, I didn't know if you were, I was like, are you gay? And he goes, fucking obviously. And I go, there's nothing obvious about the way. And he goes, you couldn't tell? And I went, no. He's like, why didn't you pull your hand away? I was like, I have reasons. Because I didn't want to tell him that it works. Because I was like, oh, what if he... I was like, what if this is their mind tricks or something? Just joking, gay guys don't have mind tricks. I figured that out. But you guys do have some magic wands, alright? I'm trying to figure out how gay guys get more chicks than I do. But... please. They'd be threatened by this gay man. Here, I'll send it real quick. It's pretty terrifying. Wow, way to call us out. Most of us. Nick.
What? What do you want? What do you want, Hershey?
I'm not sure about this guy anymore. Nah, he knows our secrets.
Our secrets, Christian. I literally told you I was gay multiple times, dumbass.
Hold up, I think I found it. So I had dressed up as an Amish, and he was like, he said, I'm gonna be a modern cowboy. And you can see, okay, so I'm on the left, and then he's on the, well, if you're looking at it, actually, fuck, if you're right-handed, then I'm on the left, and he's on the right. I'm a fucking idiot, actually. Never mind. Just look at it. Either way, it's the I have no
Christian is
glasses.
the blonde hair. Christian is blonde hair guy.
I tried to look as Amish as possible, so I didn't do my hair, anything. And then he's gay on the right, and I couldn't tell he was gay. I look at him. Does he look like the flamboyant
No,
type?
he does look gay. Half my friends that are gay look like that.
And I mean, I was like, okay, I do kind of look gay. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Some of my pictures I do. Like, fuck, for
No,
instance.
half of your pictures, Christian.
Shut the fuck
half
up,
of your
Nick.
pictures. I'll be on voice call with you, and you look so fruity.
Okay, that's a perfect one right there. Okay, so you could see me. I'm on the beach. All the way to the left. You can see...
No, Christian, no. I'm gonna make
Yeah,
fun
you
of you for
see
this
it?
now. I'm gonna make fun of you for this now, Christian. You made a mistake, Christian. God damn, what the fuck is you doing with them big ass feet? God damn.
I don't have big feet, do I? You know what they say about
What
big
the
little shrimp.
God damn, bro, you look like, oh my god, no way.
And I
Bro, how
posted
the
that.
fuck is you shorter than your mom? How is
Actually,
you shorter
I'm taller
than your
than
mom?
my mom. I'm like 5'6" and
Nah.
she's 5'4". You see that tall guy? That's her boyfriend. You guess how tall he is? 6'5".
6'5", cool.
Yeah. That's not even the worst thing. My dad's
I've
birthday,
actually never
October
seen a picture of your...
27th. I was born
Christian, I've
July
never seen a
27th.
picture of your brother.
My older one?
No, your younger one. Chase.
Oh,
I've never seen a picture
I
of
call him
Chase.
Teletubby. I don't know if I have a picture. I don't really associate with him much.
Chase is stinky. Just tell him to give me all this shit in Fallout 76 since he's not playing it.
And like, yeah, I don't know. So that was my fun little story. But I mean, it was kind of nice because like every time I get paid, well, I have a girlfriend now, but every time I don't know how long this one's gonna last, but every time I get
Probably
paid,
not very long like the last one, Christian.
every time I get
You're
paid,
always breaking up with Slimlin.
I'd go out with these girls and I'd go we'd go do these like cool, fun, creative things, and I would just blow my paycheck every fucking time. So I mean, it was kind of cool for someone to spend money on me, and I was like, oh, that's like, maybe I should have given him head in my car, but that's this is the moment I feel obligated. Tell you right now, I just said giving head in a car, so let me be 100% with you. I know this story is gonna pertain to that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Um,
I got enemy contact.
no. Okay, so it's not yours. Okay, it's not yours. We know that.
Hospital. But it's... You had to feel bad, though. Well, no, not that the baby wasn't yours, just that... It was... Okay, so, obviously, I don't think she was a... Straight out the bat, I don't think she was a real lesbian. What I think happened was, you were the gay guy. It was like, she probably found that attractive. And she wanted to sleep with you. So what she did is she told you a story. You said... You know what? I wouldn't mind. It broke. Coincidentally, she was probably already pregnant. Then she thought she could trick you in, but she probably didn't know whose baby it was. And then, oh. And then once it came out, you were there. But I was like, as you were telling the story, I was like, you can't. You had to feel bad about the baby, because if she tricked you, right, into this, I was like, she's probably a terrible mother. If she lied to you for, what, 9 months, then she could lie to that baby for its entire life. And fuck. And 100%, that's a good person right there. You could have done all that. You could have been like, yeah, I want all this shit back. But it was like, it wasn't your fault as much as it isn't the baby's fault. So I'm glad that you didn't choose to, like, take it out on her and the baby, just her. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if you were a like, oof, that was just about to come out wrong. I was about to say, if you were a regular man, I was... No,
if you were regular, you know, and not fruity, and not gay.
If you were straight, I feel like if you're a straight, heterosexual man that got trapped into that, you would definitely feel resentment towards the baby. Because then you'd be like, she would have loved me or something. But you knowing that she, like, you being smart enough and knowing that she tricked you and not to take it out on the baby, because it isn't the baby's fault, it was born.
Yo, I got a question, really quick. I'm gonna send this to the group chat, and I wanna know if this guy was trying to rizz me up, question mark.
Okay.
Hold up.
Riz is like hit on, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I'm very good at that. Pickup lines are my thing.
Christian, you don't know this, but I'm transitioning.
What?
You have no idea what that means.
I don't really know, like switching genders.
Yeah.
I don't really care. Just took me on fucking guard because
you know me for 6 years.
I mean, the thigh high socks kind of gave it away, but
yeah. I sent that to Chip.
The motherfucker sits here and like shows off that he has fucking thigh high socks.
Oh, look, I was just showing you that I was mentally ill.
No, he sent me a picture of his fucking antidepressants and made sure to get both legs in the picture showing off the thigh high.
I didn't mean to.
Sure.
Okay, I was wearing them.
I have your address now.
And okay, listen, man, just calm down. I was just showing you that I was mentally ill, so I could prove a point. Don't know what that point was.
I could.
Okay.
I think I can. How old's this kid?
Same age as me. Yeah, no, the first part. I'm talking about the first part.
How long have you known these people?
Very, quite a long time. Quite a long time, actually. Pretty long.
We were like,
About 4 years, maybe. Yeah, around 4 years. Okay.
how
I was
much?
just making sure.
Is he like open? Is he openly like heterosexual, openly homosexual, or
No,
like do you think he may be closeted?
I don't even know.
Say, I think maybe, I think maybe it's like they're hitting on you. Like it could be, because I was like share a tint, and then yeah, the pronouns are fine,
That's just being
but everything
respectful. Yeah, I get that part.
correlates.
Okay, good. I was just making
Because,
sure.
I mean, I'm focusing on your answers. Your answers are simple. If I can't get my own tent, would you mind if I stayed in one with you? You said, I don't mind. All right, thanks. Also, quick question. You're going by she and her, right? I guess. So I was like, okay, so at first you're looking at it, and it's like, yeah, you're asking a simple question, and then you're asking pronouns, and then there's people that are, like, I have a friend, perfectly straight, his name is Jace, totally straight, but he dates people that go by these, like, guy pronouns. So, like, he calls them his boyfriends or whatever, but he only dates girls. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't date guys that go by he or she. So, I'm like, maybe, maybe this guy, it's, like, reversed. But there's not enough there to tell if he's interested. You're just going off of like a hypothesis, an if. But like I can send you a text that I've had quite recently, and it can kind of, if you want to compare.
No, I was just wondering because I've known this guy for a little bit. Me and him are like really close friends. I was just wondering. Alright.
Like you gotta anything like this. There you go.
Utilize nuclear bombs. And Mexican Kanye West. Christian, what kind of phone do you use? Is it a Samsung?
Yeah, but that's Instagram.
Okay. Okay. I don't use Instagram. What is with that shit? What is with that? Okay, whatever.
What?
Nothing. It was just the fading thing. It's kind of weird. Never seen it before.
See, that's how you know if someone's trying to hit on you. So if you ever get texts like that, or anything that resembles that, or if you ever like question it, hit on them. But don't do it in like an upfront way, like, oh my god, you're so sexy. Do it in like an indirect way, like a playful way. So if they do it back, then it's like, okay. But if they don't do it back, then you do it it's like just with the homies. You know what I'm saying? The homies will turn it and make it gay.
Yeah.
gayer than you can ever imagine. What do you guys think about James Charles? I've always wondered what the gay community thinks of him.
He did groom a minor.
So the ones that talk like this, and they're like, so let's go, girls. Like, we don't need him in our lives. Oh God, maybe I am.
Why am I getting furry shit on my For You page?
No offense. From what you've told me so far, you're like, there's no way to tell I'm gay. You kind of give me like vibes that you have like a handlebar mustache. Yeah, for them 18-year-olds that are discovering themselves in the world. Younger. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Well, no, I'm saying that, like, educate as in... Yeah, it just had snapped to me what you were trying to say. That's why I said, oh, wait. Because I took it as, like, educate. I was like, why do they need to be educated? I was like, isn't gay, like, you just know how to be gay? And then it took me a second to realize what the fuck you were saying. It's like, Mac, listen here. I love you. You know I love you. But the one thing I need you to do, you can't do. But I tell you I love you every morning. I love you doesn't count if you can't make me come.
Stay alert, we got company.
I thought straight people were sex addicts. I have one gay friend, and he's like, I had sex with my boyfriend recently, and I was like, cool, was it cool? And he goes, what the fuck? And then I'm like, was it cool?
What was it?
And he goes, I brought that up. I was like, just remind me to never touch your hands. And then I was like, I would like, and I would always fuck with them for being gay too. It was so fucking funny. Like, I'd put beeping noises on my phone, like on YouTube, whenever I was near him. I'd just unpause it, and I'd be like, oh, there goes the gaydar.
Gaydar.
He gets so fucking pissed. And then, so he was like, yeah. He's like, we enjoyed it. We're thinking about doing it again. He comes back the next day, and he's like bragging about it. And he's talking about they did the freakiest shit like imaginable. And I'm just like, oh my God. And they're like perfectly fine with it. And it was like, yeah, I don't care that you're gay. I care about what you did. Like, that's an atrocity. That's a hate crime. If you guys get hate crimed, you can call the FBI. If I get hate crimed, who the fuck do I call? The KKK? Will they like come riding out on their white horses and being like, come with us? We'll teach you the ways of the Force. Like some fucking Emperor Palpatine shit, you know? Like, you know, it's like the end of the Empire Strikes Back. It's like it's like I am your father, and it's like, I will not call you daddy, and it's like, you would fall to the dark side, and the next thing you know, it's like some gay, you know, Chewbacca the bear, like it's supposed to represent some like bear is literally a bear. And Han Solo, well, let me just say, Han Solo is like the only one who can understand Chewie, so they spent a lot of time together.
Han Solo and Chewie getting freaky, bro.
Now, let's be honest, if you're alone for a little while, you do
Would that be
feel,
considered zoophilia?
that question has been asked. I like how he says enough. He's
No,
like,
it's just-
like
it's
he
just
didn't say humanoid, he said
furry sex,
humanoid
you know?
enough. He's like, yeah, he still is an animal, but not as much.
It's gay furry sex, you know?
Oh god. Nick's like, you know what? I'm not gay. I can't be gay if I'm a wolf. well, let me tell you something, Nick. We're not just gonna remember you because you had sex with a wolf. We're gonna remember you because you had sex with a male wolf. With a male wolf, alright?
Why do you say wolf like that? You say wolf.
Because it's
Say
my
wolf.
accent.
Because you're stupid.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
Christian,
Texan.
You're stupid. You're Texan. It's the same thing.
Here in Texas, we execute the sped, and we execute the sped, the homosexuals, and anyone who doesn't buy guns. Remember, kids, buy guns.
Fire guns. I love guns.
Shoot people. They step on your property. Shoot them. If they're your mother-in-law, definitely shoot them. You'll be doing your neighbor a favor. Ooh. I think that's the... Dude, I've discovered so much stuff now. Because, like I said, country town, haven't really experienced much of a lot of stuff. So, like, I've met a lot of gays. And, like, I've always had that question. Like, you know, you hear about people's parents being, like, totally against it. And then I'm like, well, if I was gay, I would die. Like, I would literally be fucking murdered. Because they'd be asking questions, and they'd be like, so how do you... And I'd be like, well, first, I grab your son, make him call me daddy. Sorry for taking your name, by the way. Totally sorry.
Yeah.
I bend him over and lube him up. Sometimes we don't even do that. Sometimes we just go fully in. Oh, like, you ever heard of fisting? Yeah, it gets worse. We call it power fisting.
No.
It's like you're beating the fuck out of a full-grown man. Because I am. And then he brings up the... There's a problem with the word fisting and restaurant together. Ew. Even.
Hey there. Can you think of any place where I can find this equipment? You'll want to look into this, okay?
Okay, for one, you're the worst type of gay there
I need
is.
information. Can you help me?
I said everything
Because
I know.
you'll say the worst shit and then be like, don't worry, I'm gay.
Yeah.
It's like Hispanics. They'll say the N-word, they'll say everything, and they'll be like, we can say it because we're Hispanic. But you know you fucking can't. It's like me being Caucasian, and it's like my ancestors said the N-word, so can I. It's like, you'll be like, yeah, you're gonna take him home tonight. It's like, oh, you walk up to some guy and his wife and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take you home tonight. And then, and then he stands up, goes to fight you, and you tell his wife, I'm gay. And then she grabs and says, honey, sit down, I don't feel safe here. If you touch that man, worse things are gonna happen than you just beating his ass.
It is 6:35.
It is 5:35.
Shut up, Christian. I know it's 5:35.
Do you?
For
'Cause
you.
you just said 6:35.
Yeah,
An
Chris,
idiot.
you live in
Everyone-
Texas. You're an
Everyone
hour.
knows all times are the same. How does Santa come in one night if all times aren't the same?
Yeah. Like, honestly, bro. Like, honestly.
I strongly believe in adopting kids. But, you know, they don't let you do that after a certain age. Hint.
I'm a big ass alligator. Fuck.
So get out there and adopt a kid. Preferably one between the ages of 4 and 6. Give them a phone and my number.
No.
And if you adopt a girl, don't ever contact me again. I'm one of those sex offenders. It's like I like my little kids' boys between the ages of 4, but I like my women between the ages of 4.
No, Christian. You can't keep getting away with saying shit like that.
I can.
It's funny though.
Because it
It's
keeps.
funny.
Because they just forgive me because I don't know. That's what they say. They're like, oh, he's white, he doesn't know. Dude, we invented these horrible jokes. The ones used to oppress. You say them then, you get stoned. You say them now, they're just like, don't worry, honey. His time will come. God will probably persecute us first, but it's all good. Sometimes I walk with like my hands up, like at my chest, you know what I'm saying? Like the gay walk. So guys will stop talking to me. It works. Yeah, it's like that's the only time I probably ever felt so bad about myself. Cause I was like, it works. Like people do stop talking to you, and if you do it, then you will make less friends. Friends though, like people who understand, you'll understand. You know, it's weird. But like, I got out of athletics, and they were all like, "Come back, come back!" And I started walking like that, and they're like, "Don't come back, because we're in a locker, because we're in a locker room full of boys, and they knew who to watch out for if I was back."
Alright. See you, man. Alright, see you, man.
It's always fun with Christian. I see you guys later. That guy was
Christian, you
cool.
leaving? Yeah, I know.
I'm
I
probably
met
not
him
right.
because I met him because I gave a low level some loot on Fallout 76, and I just met him from there.
Dope.
He's a cool dude.
I'll probably leave at 9, cause I have to take my dad's. You know, have to take him to the airport or whatever.
When are you gonna be back?
When I get back, I have to go to sleep because I gotta work at 4.
Oh. Alright.
So I mean, I guess we could chill out until 9 if you're gonna be up.
Yeah, probably. Nobody's here right now.
Well, let me stop the podcast.
You said you weren't doing a fucking podcast.